And as you can see in this particular chart, there is no difference except for maybe a little bit of skin color here and there, right? So now you have an idea of why I speak. But that we have a common enemy. It doesn't matter if you're Haitian. We don't see Haitians as our enemy. We don't see Dominicans as our enemies. We don't see South Americans as our enemies. We just don't. You're a part of my family. Now, whether y'all feel the same way or not about me or any African American or foundational Black American, that doesn't matter. Not to me, because I have a higher calling. I'm going to do what I need to do, and whatever I need to say. I don't hate Haitians, and I don't think most African Americans do. And I don't think at all African Americans hate Caribbean people or none of that nonsense. So we need to focus. Now, if you go to Isaiah, because we got to get in the scriptures right now. If you go into Isaiah, this is what the Bible says about the mindset we have as a diaspora. And it says here in Isaiah 1 and 3, the ox knoweth his owner, and the his master's crib. But Israel, everybody you saw on that chart, doth not consider. Because we don't consider it. We're too worried about cozying up to the dominant society and not being one thing or the other. That's a problem. That is a definite problem. We don't know who we are. That's why we get into these knife fights. That's why we get confused. That's why we're fighting amongst each other. That's why we do it. Even farm animals know who they are and what their place is on the farm. We as a group of people don't even consider ourselves different, even though the world sees us as nothing but monkeys, ooga boogas now, whatever the that means, and whatever else they want to call us. So this idea of nationality splitting us up, it's like cannibalism out here, because the people that run this world don't give a damn as long as you have dark skin. They have many ways to call us across the planet. I don't care where you are in your family. You got somebody that looks like that so-called African or Jamaican or whatever. If you're a dark-skinned person in North America or South America, more than likely you're of the diaspora. You're an Israelite as far as I'm concerned. So let's go to Deuteronomy 32 and 26. And it reads, I said I would scatter them into corners. They scattered us to all four corners of the earth, and I would make the remembrance of them to cease among men. You see what's going on. The Most High God has said this is what he would do, and the remembrance of them would cease. You don't even remember who you are because you've taken what these people in the dominant society have said you are, and you're running with it. You wear it like a badge of honor. I'm Puerto Rican, I'm the Colombian, I'm Jamaican, I'm Nigerian, Haitian, Liberian. And all these people who run this planet that want to put ankle monitors on your black asses call you a and you think you saying something. If any of you over here in North America, South America, on this continent of color, if you're black and you're part of the diaspora, you should be ashamed to even speak that way. And what did the Bible say? It said that the Most High God will make the remembrance of them go away. The reason why we have these disparities and these differences between us is because the Most High God made it that way. So I'm not surprised that we're having these divisions. But what does the Bible say also? Once we start doing the things he's asking us to do, then we'll understand that all of these people are our brothers and our sisters. Not Haitian, me not black, I'm Haitian, I'm Colombian. It's corny. And if you're an FBA, African American, and you're out there playing into that nonsense, that your salvation is at risk if you believe in that. I'm only speaking from my point of view. Even up in England, those people are of the diaspora, and I'm sure they go through the same shit. And guess what? Some of them hate Black Americans too, for some reason. Whether or not we like or love each other, we still have a common enemy, and we're losing and have lost the plot. And we don't have time to be splitting hairs about these designations, what these people called us, that we wear like a coveted crown. If you're black and they consider you a you're my brother and you're my sister. That's the way I see it. Lastly, let's go to Psalms 83 and 3 and 4. Let's go there. Psalms 83 or Psalm 83. Let me get my head out the way. It says here, Psalm 83, 3 through 4, come and let us cut them from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. This is what your enemy said. Let's cut them off. So when you're sitting there and you're saying all these goofy things about who you're not, these people hate us, we're not doing this, you look like an African, all that nonsense. This is what the enemy wanted us to do.